I think it's time.
We've all gotten in touch with our souls.
It's time.
Okay.
We have the ghost pepper sauce.
Bring it on.
Okay.
Cool.
Joe, we need you to get a chip. You won't pour
Joe,
it.
Joe, come back to us, Joe.
Like a window opens.
Okay, so you put like you have to you get a chip.
All right.
You put like a couple drops on it.
So now I can have a chip.
Now you can have a chip
Wow.
and awkwardly chew it. Here's the good news. I want you to know something. This ghost pepper sauce has gotten progressively not as hot.
The older it gets,
The older,
more it dulls.
So it's not nearly as hot as it used to be.
Until the paper's like yellowed, Isaac, I don't really feel safe.
George, this is George Washington's personal bottle.
All right, I ship it.
Are you?
All right.
All right, I'm trying to shake it up for you, so it'll be.
Has everyone
spicy.
had to do this? Every guest in the show.
Oh,
No.
pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, no, I mean, yes, absolutely. I mean, everyone. Okay.
We don't.
No.
Every male guest has had to do this.
All right.
You're our first male guest.
I haven't like written my will yet, so.
But both myself and Jake have done it.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any last words?
Well, if that kitten is ever found.
The kitten's like, revenge is mine.
Okay, that's a lot.
Okay. I absolutely love watching other people eat hot sauce, and I hate eating it myself.
All right.
If you,
For viewers, I just pulled out a small handful.
it's all about ratio.
Yeah.
How much hot sauce to how many chips?
Okay, Joe.
Rip this off on each chip.
Here we go.
Hold on, I just want to read the warning. Use this product one drop at a time. For our viewers, Jake has put about 7 of those suckers. Keep away from eyes, pets, and children. Not for people with heart or respiratory problems.
Respiratory. You mean respiratory.
Maybe we'd be respiratory in a grave after this. I don't know. This is medically this is far more than a drop.
That's like 2 drops.
I mean, look at this.
That's like,
look at this.
That's just like 2 drops.
That is
man.
garbage.
Okay.
But no, we didn't even have any milk up here.
Right.
Nope. You take it straight. You can drink some of this water if you.
Yeah.
You've already drinking out of?
Yeah. I
Dude,
got
don't be a
Ebola.
germaphobe. Trust me, this will cure you of germaphobe.
Jake could like have AIDS. I would still drink it. Well, I mean,
No. Joe,
Dude,
Joe,
you gotta go
no.
for that one. Look, grab
All
this
right.
one. If you need more, just
If you
shove
need
more
more,
chips
shove them in your
Yeah.
mouth. But give it a nice chew.
all right. Just saying, like, you know, how many people have gone through this already?
Oh,
Oh,
several.
dude, I've been through it.
Yes,
Did
Jake, I've been through it multiple times.
Am I gonna start sweating?
Maybe. I don't know how you
You
handle hot
see,
sauce.
I think you have a pretty good hot sauce tolerance, though. Like, you're not too bad.
All right.
I
I need to get hyped up though. Can we pull up like a motivational video?
Yes.
Okay.
Jake, will you record?
I
for
think
me?
this is important enough.
While I pull up. So I actually keep a playlist of motivational stuff. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Bring it.
Which motivation?
It's the Geico motivation.
This yeah,
15 minutes could save you 50% or more. Yeah! But I don't need 15 minutes for this chip.
The best hype video ever.
Alright, okay.
There will never be a point in your life where it's the right time to do a great thing. If you're waiting for that perfect,
And he
perfect
eats it.
moment, that perfect timing, it's not going to happen. You know what you have to do? You have to create the perfect time and the perfect opportunity and the perfect situation. A lot of people become comfortable.
Wow.
They stop growing. They stop wanting anything. They become satisfied.
Give me a little more.
More!
No.
Yes!
What?
A little bit.
Dude.
You see, when you're not the same,
That's way too much.
Do it, Joe. Do it. Feel the motivation.
You don't have respiratory problems. You're okay.
Go!
That's way too much. I'm sorry.
No, dude, you got this. Do 2 chips. Do 2
You
chips.
know you have. When the messenger of misery visits is it
Listen
you?
to that pump speech,
What are
Joseph.
you going to do? What will keep
I'm starting to
you
feel
in
the
game?
burn.
Dude, hurry! Hurry! Then you counteract it.
That you may only need to know one time in your life. And save your life.
Hurry, Joe! Dude, you will break every record if you down
Something
these.
beyond that which you already
No.
tasted, you will never grow. What is it that you
This is the best hype video ever. I'm really crying out. Dude.
Oh man,
You gotta do it. You gotta do the sexual shit,
you
man.
literally
I can't.
asked.
so ancient in their thinking.
I'm done. Oh man! Ah!
If you work on it, you never get done. You don't care.
Watch the video.
You don't care.
It hurts.
You remember that you can call on, that you can reach out to get back up. Find that reason. If you're not where you are, if you're not where you want to be, if you're not
You listen to that.
what you want to have, if you're not where you think you should be at this particular place, it has nothing to do with make that
He ate the other part.
somebody else to make their
Never mind.
reality.
Oh. Dude, I
Okay, I
think
died. I'm sorry. Hold on.
I think I
Dude,
got
follow
something.
him.
I got something in my eye, Isaac.
Oh man.
Lonely feeling, particularly people that you're doing it for.
Go, 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 go,
Most people take their greatness, take their ideas to the graveyard with them.
Okay. Wow.
Man, it just like I haven't seen someone experience that hot sauce pain in a while. I know.
Oh my goodness.
that was like literally the best part was when he was like,
threw it in.
"Give me another one." And we like pulling on the chip, and then he was like, "Holy crap!"
That moment. Oh, okay. To give everybody an update.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So Joe threw back the that first chip.
He took the first chip like a man.
He,
And apparently there was a delay in the hot sauce, so right away it didn't hit him.
right.
And then a little bit later, he asked for round 2 because he was feeling so good. Right as he was taking round 2, then
Things,
the tidal wave of
escalated
spice hit
quickly.
him. Yep.
Poor guy. He's downstairs right now.
He's under the
watching
faucet.
He's under the faucet.
You'll see the video.
We're concerned for his safety. He spit out. He threw back. The second time he asked for it is right when it hit him, so he didn't eat it immediately. But then he found the gumption to eat that second round. But the instant he threw it in his mouth, he chewed it up, and about 3 seconds later,
He's just straight up barfed it back out.
straight
Nah,
up spatted it back out.
Yep.
Which I do not blame him.
It's kind of all on the table here.
Right. It's I'll give you $20 to eat it. So things happen. Reality hurts sometimes.
So hopefully
I think-
Joseph will be back
I
with
think
us.
we've broken his spirit. He's
cracked
gonna come up here as an old man.
There has to be some kind of time lapse that happens like when you're under the influence of hot sauce.
Yep, you age.
You
It's
age quicker than
relative.
everyone else.
Right.
Did you see Interstellar?
Oh, twice.
Yeah, twice?
IMAX.
I've only seen it once. And I
lot
haven't
of
seen it
money.
IMAX.
But it's a beautiful.
It's good. I don't know. I don't think I would watch it twice actually.
Once
Like,
was enough.
yeah, it was good once for me, but it was a really intense movie. I was kind of like, I kind of got one of those movie workouts,
Yeah.
you know, where it's like at the end of the movie, you're
You're
like,
like,
wow, I gotta go take a nap, people.
yeah, yeah.
I have been working
Okay.
it here.
No, but seriously
Take
though,
off sweatband,
you gym
put
shorts.
down the jogger weights.
Right.
Woo!
No, I like Interstellar. I mean, there were things like there were a few plot like things I didn't really, and I was like I wish they would have changed it a little bit, you know. But it was like the emotional depth and like
Yeah.
the acting was so well done.
Exactly. Matthew McConaughey,
It was brilliant.
fist bump.
Matthew, Matt, if
Bring
you're
it.
out
Bring
there,
it tight. Bring it tight.
if
right
you're
here.
out there, we just want you to know we approve. This is
heart
Jake
you.
and Isaac signing
We
off.
double
on that.
heart you
double
from both
heart.
of our hearts. But that movie, like, I really like it. Because it does what it intended to do. Really, it's kind of like. Did you ever read 1984?
No, but I'm familiar with the dystopian
This is
society,
my.
like how it works.
I'm sorry for all the literature fans because I have.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert! Don't read 1984.
Hashtag
And I know
throwback.
there's going to be a lot of people that like 1984, and I don't really blame the people that like 1984. I just don't, because like George Orwell was an awesome writer, and he wrote it exactly how he intended to write it, and got the exact message he intended to get
Right.
across. So he was really good. It's just that I don't like the kind of story where it's like a kind of a complete tragedy.
Right.
And this one, Interstellar, wasn't really a complete tragedy, but it was like at the end, I felt like it wasn't completed. And it was. It was a little. It was
pretty well
sorrowful
completed.
because like he didn't.
Right, his
he
daughter-
missed the life of his daughter, even though he got to see her at the end, which was nice. He still missed her whole life, and it was kind of that the question of what would you do if you missed the entire life of someone, of your family or something like that. So it was a really emotionally, it was a really good story. It was just, for me, it was hard to watch.
Yeah. But hold on. Now hold on. You saw Prestige with me, remember? What'd you think of that?
That movie, like, it was too gross for me.
Too gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, every time he kills one of himself inside of that thing, inside of the,
when he
the water
drowns?
tank, yeah. And even more so, the guy who cut off, what was it, one of his fingers?
Oh, the three when they like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, any kind of self-brutalment, I
Self-brutalment.
Is that not even a thing?
No. It is now though.
Booyah!
Oh my goodness.
But I did like The Prestige. It was it kind of posed some really cool mystery.
Once
plot
again,
type
I
stuff.
think it's one of those movies that like the people that like it because of the ideas or like the philosophy in it.
Yeah.
Not because you were supposed to, because you didn't like any of the characters really.
Right.
You know, you weren't supposed to be
You
like,
didn't
oh, I
come
love
away
this.
with a connection to a character.
Right. It was a connection to the ideas, the philosophies that each character represented.
Right.
You know.
The whole thing about that movie being like a magic trick in itself of like, did it really happen though? Like, you have to, I would explain the plot for this, but you have to know the whole plot, which is super complicated and I can't explain it. But like, supposedly the whole movie was like another trick to like, did it actually happen?
Right. Because yeah, ultimately the screenwriters themselves don't know what the real story was.
And that makes me mad right there. Like, if the writer didn't actually know.
They wrote it to be like that. Like,
I know, but still.
we're multiple explanations.
That's like having like the worst scenario of that is that like a Sherlock Holmes episode would end with you not knowing who actually committed the murder.
Right.
Which for me, I couldn't stand.
You need that you need that
I do.
closure. Like, closure is important.
But that's one of the differences between me and you. It's like I have to have something that finishes it,
Yeah.
and you can be like, you could just ask a really good question and be like, boom,
That's good.
totes done.
Joe is still downstairs. So everyone knows. Hold on. Here's when it cut off. Here's when we came back. I mean, or that may have been
It's a good like 15 minutes. Because this is kind of like, this is where it happened right there.
Right.
Beginning of that.
right
On our sound thing on our computer, there's a huge blob of sound.
of audio.
Of audio, yeah. And that's where Joseph about died. And then it's blank for a while because we went downstairs to make sure he wasn't dying.
Which we're still not sure of.
He might be dead in the sink. He might have drowned himself.
He drowned himself.
Just because he can't stand the pain.
He's like, life.
Life's not worth it. It's just...
What would here's that would be actually really sad. Like if we went downstairs and he's dead.
Okay, that's
The question is like, would we be blamed for murder?
Maybe. I'd take the blame.
You're
I
right.
feel really bad. Well, I think it's gone. I think it's off my finger.
Okay. All right.
I had hot sauce on my finger, and so I rubbed my eye, and I got a little in my eye. I think you are right, though, Isaac. For his sake. Because he's been... I
you
mean, I
think
feel like
we
it's been a
should?
good 30 minutes. I think we should each take one drop. Let's do it right now.
I mean, wouldn't he like to see it?
Okay. That's true.
I'm impressed at your bravery. I mean,
Yeah,
you just-
this is a
wanted to
rare
go-
moment, yeah.
Why?
Because I've forgotten how bad this hot sauce is. I haven't had it in forever.
Right, and part of you is like, can it really be that bad?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it seems like there's got to be a limit on how hot things can get.
That's one weird thing for me is like if I do something that's like painful or I didn't want to do, uncomfortable or something like that, but if I wait like 2 or 3 months, maybe for me, like in that time, I forget
You're
what
like-
it felt like to have that happen, and so I could do it over again. Like I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Maybe that's your superpower. Like you can endure the greatest pain.
Every 3 months.
Every 3 months.
Like, seasonally, I could endure the greatest
You're
pain.
like, what? Oh, that was nothing.
Yeah, torture, fine. That's cool.
No big deal. That's cool.
My arm off. Yeah, had that happen.
No big deal.
No biggie.
You know, things happen.
Life goes on. Got no limbs.
Yeah.
Pull my head off. It's cool. Life goes on.
Life goes on. Joe, poor Joe, he's still down there.
I don't know. He might have died.
He might have just like left and tried his way back.
I thought he'd be back by now. Like it's about, what is it, like 15 minutes? I felt like it was 15 minutes total spice
Right,
time.
which feels like an eternity when your mouth is burning.
Yeah. I mean, you'll feel a little bit of the aftermath for probably 30 minutes, 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, it kills off at right just past 30 minutes usually for most people.
All right. This is a get real time. Go ahead.
So, prank moment.
Okay.
You just put the ghost pepper sauce in someone's toothbrush.
I feel like we thought about that because that is really good.
Because I've heard a lot of nasty things that you put in people's toothbrush, but that's brilliant. What you do is you put it in there, and then you wipe off the top of the bristles so it's not obvious.
That's awful. You're like, man, minty fresh, getting really minty. Oh!
Or what are those things? I mean, there's so much you can do with it. But anyways, so tell me about this get real moment.
This is like, because this is a Saturday, I'm feeling a little bit less energetic, a little bit more
Lazy.
peaceful and lazy.
Me too.
I
want to go for a walk.
It's the only time, that'd be awesome. It's the only time that we've recorded,
On a Saturday.
on a Saturday and in the day. Like, we've never recorded with
You're
the
right.
sun up, but even now it doesn't really count because it's cloudy.
Yeah.
But since it's a moody Saturday,
Sultry Saturday.
yeah, that was actually good. That was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Thank you. I'll take that.
It's a get real moment. So, ask me any real life question, any level of depth, as long as I can capture it with my brain
Your brain.
capacity.
Explain to
Explain
me.
quantum physics in one sentence.
Okay. Let me see here. I hear a zombie.
Back from the dead, Joseph.
Okay.
Dude, I
Sorry,
love
Jake.
you,
we may have
man.
to postpone this get real for a
All right,
second.
save it for
Just
later.
so we can get an appropriate update. So, Joe, take a seat. Everyone should know he's breathing hard. And I think that has to do with the hot sauce. Throw those monitors in.
You were the best trooper though, Joseph.
You were, what a man.
Yeah.
I would, if we had an award, I would give it to you. But wrong ear. But we don't.
You did awesome, Joseph.
Well,
Rotate it. Other way.
Get that thing around your
Other-
ear. Yeah. That's
Other
it.
way. There you. Now you're getting the right idea.
Those things make no sense to me. Exactly.
No. Okay, here we go. Time to get romantic again.
as he puts these in, well, in the meantime, Hell called. And
The devil wanted his toe back.
they wanted
After I bit it off.
Hell wants their lighter fluid back in stock, and yeah. So I'm looking here at the half vomited pieces of,
Would you like to finish those?
you know, as a dog returns to its. Oh man.
Save it for later. You can.
Here,
bring
come
it
on,
back
come on.
in.
Bring it into the mic so we can get your voice a little better.
Okay. Well, okay.
But I want some honest feedback, because when you go through an experience like that,
You come
it
out
changes
changed.
you.
You're not the same
Yeah.
man.
Like I noticed you had to change your pants.
Yeah, well, out of yours originally, I prepped for this. Well, okay, couple things to say. Number one, how did the ghost pepper sauce get in Jake's eye?
Okay, so
I
the outside of the bottle.
touching the
You
bottle,
touch the bottle and touch
poured
your
it,
eye.
and then when I laugh, I almost cry sometimes, so I do this with my eyes.
Yeah.
I just went,
For whatever the
Oh.
oils get on the outside.
yeah, it was
of
hard.
this.
Like, it really wasn't anything. I didn't feel it on my hands. It was just a little bit of the oil, and it's still
Yeah.
really spicy.
Okay.
Yeah, well, this is Satan.
Say hello.
Well, I know how to.
Okay,
pull
so
the-
it didn't hit you. Apparently, it didn't hit you
Yeah.
right away.
Describe what
You were going to
No,
round
I
two
was like,
before it hit you.
oh, I feel a little spice, but nothing I'm not used to. And then I saw it, but no, the worst part was actually not the spice. The worst part was the flavor of the sauce itself. I thought I was going to throw up actually at the sink, because the flavor, like honestly, probably not gonna be able to eat dinner now.
Oh, I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
no, it's good.
yeah. Oh, it's good. I didn't want to
kill us later.
It's good. It is good. It is good. It was more. I smelled it originally because I smelled the flavor. It was like really strong, and it's just an atrocious flavor. And I think, like I could like the spice itself, yeah, burn and it hurt and everything. But I think as the fire went through me, my body temperature actually cooled because I was starting to die. and you see, as I started to die, I obviously tears began flowing. But the cool thing was that as the surface of my face was now drastically cool and remarkably gray, the cool tears kind of flowed back into my mouth. And the cold salt kind of cleansing.
Right, the saline in your tears.
Healed by your own tears, Joseph.
There you go.
Man,
There's a
what
strong
romantic
metaphor to be-
concept. Yeah.
to be found.
I also realized that.
Veronica was here.
Did you do this
It's
to
a
Veronica?
metaphor.
No.
I didn't think so.
We didn't we don't. I told you we don't do it to females.
Yeah, no.
It's pretty
With her body size too, like
She
one
would
drop.
explode,
Yeah, just incinerate her.
or shrivel into a raisin.
Yeah, really small, short raisin.
Oh.
Most raisins are small and short, Jake.
Yeah, no, but this one's even worse.
Okay. Might not exist. But just to
You know,
be
though,
real.
it does. You know, in the raisin boxes, there's always that like mini
Yeah.
raisin. You're like question whether it was
Well,
even a.
you know
grape.
what that is? It's not a. That's the raisin poop.
That's what.
They poop
That's
out a little
literally
raisin turd.
the next thing I was about to
So,
say.
like,
Yep.
where else are they gonna go? I mean,
They're stuck in a box. Inhumanity.
but no. Initially, as it hit, I'm watching a motivational video, and I'm like, you know what? I've seen all these YouTube videos where these phonies will wimp out halfway through, and they'll need milk, and they'll need to get up, and they'll fan their face, and I'm like,
They'll drown
wow,
themselves in the sink.
I know. And
What
so I'm like,
pansies.
I'm above that, and so I'm like, bring it. And I think whenever anything bad happens, you always have that voice inside of you, and with this I was basically like, shut up. But there was a point at which you good. There was a point at which I realized that something was drastically wrong.
The moment of realization.
that
That burning
moment,
sensation in your mouth.
Yeah.
That's kind of that moment.
the flames licking around my jaw. I think that moment was when Isaac was putting the second hot sauce, and he was like, the angle of the hot sauce bottle was about 75 degrees. And liberal amount. Drop would be an insult. We're talking a small pool. Like, when we say Dead Sea, we mean it. This was bad. And as soon as I saw that, I'm like, and I sat down, I'm like, oh snap. And I'm feeling the other wave start to kick in, and then I realized, if I wait for this to kick in,
You're not gonna do it.
I'm not going to make it. I'm going to throw up, I'm going to die, I'm going to build a Glock from
You'd
the spare
already
parts.
started
To be honest, though, fate was with you that you didn't go into the second round before round one hit you. Because
Right.
otherwise, you would have swallowed this down.
you
and
might
had
not
to
have been
deal
with
both
us.
rounds.
Yeah. Well, actually, I actually kind of waited until wave one had already. Well, true. Yeah, it could have been. What is this like? Yeah, he was drowning in this thing for 15 minutes, and it could have been worse.
Look on
Could
the
have
bright
had more
side.
hot sauce.
Yeah. But yeah, I think at that moment that he poured it on, I saw the chip, and I was just like, you know what, man? Like, this is my last day as a minor. And has anyone ever looked back and said, you know what? I wish I didn't do that extra amount of Ghostbusters stuff. And you know why?
Only minor once.
And in retrospect, I believe they haven't looked back is because they're dead and they can't look back.
They couldn't look back
That
because
seems-
they were idiots.
seems like the fairest estimation that they were just non-existent and thus couldn't have the mental capabilities
It's just
to
not
look
a-
back
not
and,
an
and
option.
feel regret. It's not. Yeah, it's not an option. But yeah, at that moment, I kind of noticed. I was like, I don't know, man. But then I took it and I was like, you know what, YOLO, bringing it back.
Right.
And yeah, so I took it and I was like, at the moment that we were laughing, I was like, you know what, I might barf. And if I barf, probably not do it on his microphone. It might not take too kindly, albeit that is deserved. And so I'm like, you know what, I need a sink, and I really hope they have a sink, because if not, I'm going to the toilet. So
You're lapping water out of the toilet.
basically, you know, I kind of like swan dive down the stairs and used
Your ballet experience came in handy.
quite kind of like grabbed a hanger and like sailed down the railing. At the moment I got to the sink, I realized I was like, maybe I'll just need a little bit of water and then I'll live.
Oh,
But after the first 30 minutes, I kind of realized, this is a lot more than it was cracked up to be.
Yeah.
And you were like, eat carrots. And I'm like, shut up. I can't breathe.
I'm sorry, all the carrots were really cold. So I thought
Yeah.
maybe it would be like milk except in
I
solid
did eat
form.
I actually did eat the carrots.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
Oh,
confession.
After, 45 minutes
yeah.
of bleeding from my lips.
here.
I think you
And,
were drooling too, Joseph. Like I saw.
I saw-
drool.
I saw
Like,
the
I could-
drool
yeah, I
saliva
wasn't-
coming out
Here, you
of
want
your
to scoop that in there?
No, I'll let you scoop it in there. Actually.
You know what? You know what?
I will get a 45-foot pole lined with some Germex wipes, and yeah, we'll clean it from there. I guess it's a fair way to assess the situation. In other news, yeah, I think dinner will be fine. I'll just wait till like 9 o'clock. Take a few showers.
Sorry.
Oh,
Man.
Pray Jesus back
I
into
feel-
my heart. Demons among us. Because I wonder, like, this lighter fluid from hell, do we have to pay rent? In which case, I'm passing the bill on to you. Wow, that was intense. But much like Joseph's brothers, which I think is a fair analogy given my biological name, were like, expected him to do it back. I will relent. For now, I'll let God deal with you.
vengeance is mine, says the Lord.
Yeah,
Right.
He will repay, maybe with interest. But I think that is quite literally a taste of hell.
That was.
In the most literal sense.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I enjoyed that.
This is why we bring guests on.
We
Yeah,
can tell you
unfortunately.
enjoyed it. We're glad you enjoyed it. We enjoyed it.
Definitely.
I think it's time for us to close up.
Is it? Yeah.
Yep.
Time to wrap up.
Yeah.
We also end with our theme song, so you know your part now.
Epilogue.
It goes like black and white, like freezes.
Yeah.
Joseph ended up.
Joseph. Joe, literally.
For every penny they owned.
Isaac is now homeless. Went on to live his dream of writing a book about being homeless.
Joseph is incapacitated for the rest of his life.
Joseph will never taste normal food again. He'll be eating through a straw.
Guess things didn't work out so hot for him.
Oh man.
So Isaac went on to be homeless.
Jake's
After-
body was found in a river.
No, Jake's toe was found in a river.
Yep. Many questions still remain on the case of Jake. No one has been indicted. All witnesses to the crime were also found dead.
some strange substance was found in their mouths. Consistency of some hot sauce.
next to the river was a pile of small kittens, brutalized as if they'd been kicked, and a running car.
Yep. And witnesses found dead. Time of death, approximately an hour after they told the police, which were also found dead. Shortly after the reports came through the wire. And Joseph is paralyzed from his hairline down. and we're not talking about chest hair. All of that was incinerated in the recent cataclysm. And Joseph is now opening up his own cooking shop called appropriately Taste of Hell. It ranges.
Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, Hell's Kitchen.
That's
He is now guest starring. Is being interviewed by that. What is that dude's name?
the guy who runs that show.
He'd
Yeah.
be Gordon Ramsay. Yeah.
You actually know his name.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
You do a lot of cooking stuff though. You're pretty good with that.
Yeah, I am pretty smart. I mean, after all, I know the name of a guy who runs a cooking show. I'm clearly an expert. Yeah, I mean, is that like payback for me chewing all those chips during the podcast? I feel like on some level, every chip chew, they're like, an extra drop.
Another.
No, I feel if people could see like your body language right now, like the poor guy is like protecting himself. He's
You're a
like
shrivel of the
hunched
man you once
over.
Fetal position.
were. Rocking back and forth.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually talking through a tin can. I'm on the floor.
Yeah.
But the microphone's on the table, so naturally I have
Right.
position on the audio.
Oh my
And
goodness!
it was great.
I'm glad.
This is on my top 10 list of things that give me clairvoyance to never trust you again. And next time you're like, Joseph, I see you're going through troubling times with your wife. Maybe we should spend more time together. And I'm like, aren't you the guy that said that I should down half a bottle of Hell lubricant?
It's like a hell laxative.
If source credibility is a thing, you don't have it. So, I must have done something in a former life. That's about the best explanation I can come up with.
Right.
And I'm trying to figure out what I did. Did I?
What sin you committed?
Yeah, punting kittens. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's probably for that.
Probably the punting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we do need to close up.
Thank you, Joe, for being on the show.
Yeah, man.
You're a good bro.
Awesome.
You know?
Water bill should be in the 6-digit region.
I'll be mailing it to you.
But
I can still smell the barfed up.
it's not okay. For our viewers, it's not barf.
No,
It
It
is.
went in and it came out.
it's
Yeah.
pretty fast.
Doesn't have stomach acid, but
Oh, Jake.
Yeah.
Okay, so once again, we close up with the song.
Yeah.
So now that you've been through such a life-changing experience, I don't know if your role will change. Once again, speak from your soul, however black it may have been turned. So
just nothing bad, please.
here we go.
Let's see. Yeah. Chicken nuggets have lost all credibility. Realistically, I was gonna go on.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Jake and Isaac have lost all credibility. We realistically will never listen to them again. But then again, we don't really need to. Because we've got plenty of things like our own. Yeah. I think I had half the rap. You know, when you make half a rap song and you're like, man, Eminem can suck it. And then you realize that Eminem.
No, I don't think I've ever.
Then you realize.
Isaac and I are both far too white to ever get to that point.
Yeah.
Like if we rhyme one sentence, we're like, what the crap? Yes.
I have thoroughly enjoyed this. And will definitely recommend this podcast to all of my friends, families, and also distinct enemies. Yeah.
Yeah. Invite your enemies on the show. We'll give them some hot sauce.
Yeah. It's great. It was great. But I feel like there were so many other things about the podcast that have now been overshadowed by this incident.
No, there
It's,
were.
You know, like punting kittens was the highlight. You know, rediscovering my childhood. And you know, I
I just never knew that. Like, you literally just punted a kitten.
it wasn't like
The funny thing is, like, usually most people's reaction is the exact opposite. Like, when they see a kitten, they
They're
want to
like,
be, like, as adorable and, like, they want the kitten to love them.
Yeah.
But, like, your reaction was, like, I must destroy this cat.
Right.
It's cuter than I
it
am.
wasn't so much a distance factor. It was more like how accurate can I strike this bad boy with my foot? And I grabbed my cleats. That I
Your
used for-
cleats! Oh!
Well, you don't punt it with the bottom of your shoe.
Still, you're like, why would you take all the time to like get good footing? Like you're worried about slipping one by the cat. I might miss.
know?
That'd be horrible.
Once in a lifetime opportunity.
For the
Okay,
kitten.
was this your cat or was this a neighbor cat?
Probably neighbor cat. Yeah, I
Punted back over the
in hindsight, I probably should have acquired that information before I went out and started punting animals. Like, you know,
But would it affect whether you punted it or not?
probably not.
Maybe it was a good thing that you didn't.
I don't think it would, because, you know, at the end of the day, it was the experience of punting
Right.
that I was going
There's
for.
nothing like that experience.
Ownership was irrelevant. It was enjoyable. It
Did
was
you
just
kill the kitten?
no, it wasn't killed.
Did it break it?
Did you ever see it again?
Did it ever...
I kind of left the scene of the incident.
Hold on. So you don't know if it ever survived. You just presume you didn't kill it. Oh,
We're looking back at like
you
2001.
have blood on your hands.
More like fur, but
On your cleats. Blood on my hands from my cleats.
but we like went sailing, and I think like
It went sailing.
I think at some level, you know, regardless of the
Went
pain,
soaring of the pain.
you know, that kitten has a story to tell now for the rest of his life.
Yeah, in the wheelchair that it lives in.
Or for the moment of its life that it's like was alive before it hit
You know,
the ground.
it flew, and that is a claim. That
I don't
few
think that's the
kittens-
definition of flying.
No, I think fly is what you make of it. You know, and I think like as you said,
Flying is really a perspective. No, Joseph. Flying's really not a perspective. Flying's a very, very objective measure. Mr. Aldier.
I bet the cat's like sitting giving motivational speeches. He's like still in the wheelchair, and he's like, you know, a lot of people say you didn't fly, you got, you know, maimed. But I think that, you know, ultimately it comes down to that flying is what you make of it, right? You know, and the perspective is really what counts in this situation. And to turn a negative out of positive, you know, I think you can turn around and start reaching the stars, you know? And,
If you get punted hard enough.
yeah. So, you know, maybe, you know, what are your punts in life?
We've all been punted.
Joseph,
Maybe you're fighting a rough marriage.
That was
When
good.
your spouse is punting
What are
you.
your punts?
Which is awkward because most cats are not monogamous. Yeah.
That was about the best.
Maybe you got
motivational
spayed
speech.
last weekend.
Maybe that's your punt.
Well, you know, bad news for you. That's punted for life.
You're gonna be sorry for the rest of your life.
You're like,
Oh man.
you know, I realize I may have demotivated half of you in the room. Wait, are all of you neutered? Well then, goodness, miserable scum. Yeah, good question to ask. What percentage of you are neutered?
I like to start things off right.
And that's our comment question of the week, folks.
Break the ice.
Yeah. Good conversation starter. Getting a new group.
So,
Just never do that, please.
fair enough.